All right, this Friday is a special day for the St. Anthony Foundation. That's when the organization will gather at City Hall to mark 75 years of helping those in need of food, medicine, housing, and so much more. Since 1950, St. Anthony's has been a beacon of light in the city's Tenderloin. The dining room provides people with meals and a welcoming space, serving more than 48 million free meals and counting. Over the years, the nonprofit has stepped up to meet the growing needs of the community, providing free clothing, medical services, and support to those struggling with addiction. Joining me now live here in studio is David Chavez, a recent graduate of the St. Anthony Foundation Father Alfred Center and Addiction Treatment Program for Men. David, really appreciate you being here. Tell me what brought you to the Father Alfred Center.
What brought me to the Father Alfred Center? Well, you know, I'm someone that battles with the disease of addiction, right? And I struggled for a long time with this. And it just led me to this like dark path in my life, you know, and, you know, I lost a lot of hope in myself. It led me to incarceration, homelessness, and, you know, I didn't know what was wrong with me, you know, and I just was tired. I just finally got tired of living that lifestyle, you know, and just being incarcerated and, you know, just causing harm to myself and to others, you know. I was just tired of that life.
Well, nothing is wrong with you. You are perfect. I will just begin by saying that. Tell me why you feel like the Father Alfred Center was successful for you. Why were you able to find comfort and hope there?
Well, you know, I've done other treatment facilities, and the thing that's special about St. Anthony's is just the way that it's built on community. And the support system that I've gotten through St. Anthony's while being there, and the relationships that I've created there with staff, with other men there in the program, but also like after I graduated and like the process of me graduating out of the program, they really set me up to where, you know, I'm not alone, you know, and for so long I felt alone, you know, and in other treatment facilities, when I graduate, I was basically on my own. But with St. Anthony's, they also like have that love and care for someone that after they graduate, they'll be there for you to support you. And I have that safety net, whether it's through spirituality, through the clinic, through the medical team, through the foundation, whether it's anything that I really need. They have a resource center, free clothing program. Like there's so much things that they have access to that help someone be successful.
Yeah. I know that you recently graduated, a proud moment for your family. What was that like to know that you had in fact accomplished this?
Well, you know, the biggest thing, and it's truly a gift, is making my mother proud. You know, just to see her, you know, not stressed anymore and have tears of joy, you know, and not worry. You know, I think that's the biggest gift that I have gotten through graduating and moving forward in my life.
So, David, you're going to be sharing your story with all of the guests at City Hall on Friday. How are you feeling about that? You a little bit nervous?
Of course.
But why did you think it's important for people to know about this and to share your story?
Well, you know, it brings awareness to other suffering addicts, you know. You know, other human beings that's out there dealing with this disease of addiction, you know, and, you know, in that, I can identify with someone like that, right? And for me, like, when I was in my active addiction, I felt that I had nowhere to go, or I had no one, you know, and no, this is not true, but for someone that's in that situation, it seems like this reality, right?
Yeah, it's hard to see that.
But so, like, with St. Anthony's, you know, people like me that works for the foundation, I identify, you know, with other addicts, and I get to be there and be that example, you know, and be there and be loving and caring to that other person as well.
Yeah, well, on Friday night, I'm back as the MC. We're going to be honoring about 12 people. These are volunteers, community partners, you know, including corporations. Those people are really important, David, now that you're with the foundation, and you're seeing how important those partnerships are.
Of course.
Yeah, and important for us to recognize them, because without those volunteers, I mean, they're really the heartbeat of St. Anthony's.
Of course, yeah, most definitely. Well, like where I work at, I work for the Hygiene Hub, and this is where we provide free laundry and shower services to San Francisco, right, to the community in San Francisco. And these are not just also homeless people, you know, these are people that, these are families, you know, that living in shelters and have nowhere to do laundry or take showers, you know. So it's really big and it's really impactful of the resources and the help that these corporations and different companies provide. Because like each day we probably service about 100 people, you know, showers and laundry, right? And like a lot of the times we give these people clothes, right? We give them clothes, we give them hygiene kits, and all these things that is provided is from these corporations and companies that help us out with that.
Yeah, that's why it's really important to recognize them. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing your speech on Friday. Congratulations. Did you think that you would ever be sort of, you know, at this point and be having this big moment on Friday night?
Honestly, no.
Yeah.
No, this is really big for me, and it's really new to me. But you know, I've been given another chance of life, you know, and St. Anthony's has been a big part of that, and I'm just grateful to be here and grateful to be of service.
Well, we're grateful to have you.
Yeah.
I know St. Anthony's is as well. Thank you. Looking forward to
All right,
sharing the
thank you.
stage with you on Friday night, David. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Alex.
Thank you.
Yes.